The last couple of years I've been on this journey to have less but better. It comes from a book, Essentialism. If you haven't read it, it's a fantastic book. Basically, do you like a nice fine steak or do you like a cheap buffet? And I've discovered that life is so much better whenever I just have a nice good meal, less but better. That's also why you've seen a fewer videos and fewer airplanes, because I'm more picky about the airplanes that we decide to do so that we can get them flying and have better quality and not just quantity. That's why I am so happy that today's brand is Tecovas, because they actually make stuff out of real stuff. It's real leather, they make it by hand, and it's custom made. Yes, it's more expensive, but it'll be the last one you ever have to buy. The first thing you'll notice is the smell. Like real leather. It's one of my favorite smells in all the world. And I'm joined by Maya. She has so graciously agreed to be on camera, walk us around and show us around a little bit. Now, I did not realize this, but I see a little drink bar behind us.
We serve bourbon, beers, tequila, ranch waters, and like a little hard seltzer. So, and it's all on the house too.
On the house, you can come in here. She was telling me earlier that a lot of guys would just come in here to get their boots shined and have a beer while they're sitting here.
Yeah.
That's that's fantastic. And how? So I can come in anytime, get my boots shined.
Anytime before 8:30.
Before 8? Well, yeah, at night.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And it's currently like what, 10:30 in the morning now?
Yeah, we can still serve it no matter the time in the morning. It's all free too, and we have waters, sparkling waters too.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the water this morning, and we still have to like fly a plane, and there's a rule that you're not allowed to have any alcohol 8 hours before you fly an airplane.
Oh, okay.
So there's that.
Yeah.
But I will keep that in mind for next time when I come to get my boots shined. And speaking of my boots, I bought a pair of cowboy boots. Wife and I are maybe gonna go dancing or something, go date night line dancing, and they're sitting right over there, right?
Yeah.
So this is all gonna be new to me, because I've never actually owned a pair of cowboy boots.
There you are.
And there they are. Originally, I was gonna get some work boots, like these bad boys right here. But then I realized if I got those work boots, Grizzly might actually put me to work. So I decided to get cowboy boots so I can go out with my wife and stay married for another 20 years. And they got just some awesome boots here. Lizard.
It's like super delicate. But out of the exotic, the most durable is actually ostrich. So.
Okay, so that's those are the most durable is ostrich. Who would have thought a flightless bird has really, tough skin?
One boot, it was ostrich leg, which was pretty cool.
Wait, I like the leg part of the ostrich?
Yeah.
That is wild. Absolutely wild.
It was pretty cool.
A boot scooting boogie. These boots are awesome. These boots were made for flying, and that's just what we'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna fly to an airport next to you. In every pair of Tecovas boots, you can expect premium quality and a timeless Western style. These boots are made by hand in over 200 individual steps and are always made from premium cowhide and other exotic leathers. These things are comfortable from day one. Tecovas is known for their broken-in leathers, so you don't have to worry about breaking in stiff or uncomfortable boots. Click on the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen to get your new favorite pair of boots today. Tecovas also offers complimentary branding and leather stamping if you want to personalize your boots or fine leather goods like this. Maya? Bam! Thank you, ma'am. That's fantastic. Now that we got our boots and all that fun stuff, we gotta go rescue the airplane because she needs some love. We are flying the biggest, most complicated Cessna airplane, the 421, to go pick up some fancy new radios for the simplest Cessna ever. That's Penelope, the 120. We're here at Sarasota Avionics. This is Kurt with Sarasota Avionics. He's a rock star. I'm looking around and he was telling me about that one right there. Burns kerosene. Couple of upgrades. That's where we should go right there. I mean, that's kind of the ultimate
Right.
Cessna twin.
Right, it is. I mean, it's like a 300 knot airplane.
Gosh, that's crazy. And then not only that, there's another one in there in the shadows. There's this one right here. This your personal airplane?
That's my personal.
Oh, there you go. He flies a Cessna twin. And then there's one hiding back there. And then we've got mine back there. I probably shouldn't be here because I've been kind of jonesing to get
toy
some
store.
fancy stuff. I know, this is an expensive toy store. But man, it's shiny and cool
We will
stuff.
pimp your ride.
That's funny. Well, let's grab the stuff for the Cessna and
Okay.
let's just kind of check out what you guys
All right,
do here.
cool.
If this is
Deal,
exactly
because-
the setup I want in mind.
G600 TXI,
Yeah.
dual systems,
Yep.
and he did the dual 750s.
To nerd out a little bit, this is your oops button. If everything goes wrong, flip that down, push that, and he was telling me that it will automatically steer the airplane to the closest airport, put the speed and the glide ratio in, so if you lose both engines, you can glide to the airport.
Yeah, whatever your best glide speed is.
Whatever, it'll adjust all the parameters, speed and altitude and all that stuff. Wow. Dang, this is crazy. Once I stopped drooling and dreaming, we grabbed the stuff for Penelope, put it in the airplane, and headed to Sparky. This airstrip is just as narrow as it looks. So this is a laser wire marker?
Yep. So basically, you can.
So all these ran through there?
Yep. So every 3 inches, you can pick your distance between. We use 3 inches, but it marks an irreversible mark. You can't wipe it off or anything like that. It lasers it onto the jacket, the length of the wire to identify it, and it replaces.
Will it do this
Okay,
wire down here too?
Yep.
'Cause I thought I saw. Oh yeah, there's.
Yep. So obviously, the other option is a piece of heat shrink, and you only have it on one end of each. So if your wire is 10 foot long or whatever, and it's in the aircraft, in the middle of it, you have no idea what it is, right? So that's the benefit of it. Also, you don't have the bulkiness of a heat shrink that could wipe off, fall off, whatever. So that's what it is, man. Yeah.
We're gonna be able to see some laser action.
Oh my God, could we ever? So it's pretty simple. Load it on in here, some guides, a pneumatic switch. Pulls that out like that.
Ooh.
Yep. And the laser head is up there, and this is the marking area.
So like, will you be able to see it right here?
Yeah. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that goes fast, man. Zoop, 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 zoop. Oh, that goes fast.
And you can see it's coming out here, get coiled up for you. Real nice.
Oh, it cut it and everything.
Jimmy's World 310. Bringing it back,
Boom.
baby.
There you go. That's where it all started. You guys may remember, you can go check out some of the very first Jimmy's World videos where Sparky, that was your first harness, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In the Silver Bullet.
In a Super Bowl, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
You've come a long way since
We have, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, fun
That
times,
is
man.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It will it'll strip the end of your wire. Stick it in there.
What?
It'll also twist it as it goes, and then it'll hold the
Serious?
slug on the end to keep it clean until you put your pin on, right? So
I mean that.
it's pretty cool.
Okay, that he's
I actually have
you've
one
got
of
some good toys.
Pretty cool.
That is neat.
Yeah, dude. It's a stripper.
Just one.
Not the stripper you guys are thinking about.
Yeah, not that strip. Get your head out of the gutter. Will you? And then just all the little things to make harness building easier and consistent. He's also custom designed his own testing pin things.
Yep.
So once you get it in the panel, you slide these deals in, and then you can just poke and do some sort of electrical sparky stuff here that tells you if the wires that are going to places are doing the things they're supposed to be doing, instead of instead of the old way where you're like trying to fit it back in here and then hold that and you can't see it and nothing like that. He is designed and made, Nelson Aviation, American made.
American made, baby.
Throws that, and now boom, he brings all that stuff forward.
Pretty simple concept. NelsonAviationFL.com. Check it out. If I can't buy it, I'm gonna make it. So yeah, I developed it years later. I'm finally done. It's patent pending, and I'm gonna make them for every piece of avionics you could ever find.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Same concept.
Very cool, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so proud of you. You've
Oh,
grown
man.
up so much.
Thank you so much.
The trials and tribulations of Save the 310 has created a whole new industry.
I know.
All
it
the
really
problems.
has, dude. It has. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Okay, how many feet are in the average harness?
Oh, God.
How many feet of wire?
That's a really good question. I'd say, God, dude. I'd say 1,000, over 1,000.
1,000
Couple of
feet
actually,
of wire
actually,
on the average?
more than 1,000. Yeah, this is just a 172. That's probably got 2,000 feet of wire on it. Yeah, man.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Was not. Wow. Yep.
Yep.
That's a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
So we go through and we make those wire diagrams, and then Uncle Ricky gets the wire diagrams. He's the wire printing guy. He puts all the wire IDs from the schematic into the laser marker, and he prints up the whole job. We get the whole job printed right off the get-go. I get all the measurements written on here. The wire diagram's done. We know every wire that we need in the install before it's done. The customer's already seen it, approved the drawings, all that stuff. Then it goes in the wire marker, gets printed, well, laser marked, and then we start our prep. That's secret. Nobody can know about our prep.
Well, anyways, in Hollywood world, so see ya. And now we're back. It's all done. That's Hollywood.
Are we gonna have a rematch of foot race?
Foot race? You want to lose again?
Dude, I'll take this guy down any day. Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, I'm
Silas.
very aerodynamic.
What do you think, dude?
If I turn sideways, I pick up an extra 2
I'll
knots.
film it.
Huh?
I'll film it. You can run.
We gotta put a wager on. What's the wager?
Shave your legs.
How was the race? Let's take a look. Let's take a look what we got here. Let's find a landmark to.
I mean, we're not doing it right now, are we?
Yeah, I'm gonna race right now, dude.
You want to lose right now?
We gotta see this.
Are you serious?
This is what you want to get a video of.
Are you for real?
From here to the dumpster.
From here to the dumpster. Let's keep it on flat ground so we're not tripping over curves.
Oh, here he goes. He's making up excuses already.
See the mailboxes down there? You want to go down the starting line? Let's go that way. We just
This is the last time, I think. We just got to eat Chick-fil-A.
this is such a bad idea.
Let's do it.
Silas, go down by those mailboxes, I guess.
So dumb. Okay.
Back, no! What is that? Freaking making up rules?
Did you win?
Not even close.
Did you win the last one?
Yeah, I won the last one. You don't bet Jimmy on Jimmy. You want to arm wrestle now? Yeah, I don't actually. Oh, not confident.
You started this. If I lose at 2 things, I'm taking that camera and I'm losing the footage.
All right. Silas, call it.
Ready, set, go.
Oh my god, dude! You stood up on your arm. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Old man muscle.
Bring in the security guard.
That's no. That's from
Get out of
mechanics.
here.
That's mechanics.
Yep.
Bam.
Alright, left arm, let's go.
I can't. Shoulders trash.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah.
Okay. You cheated, everybody.
What do we call? Don't we call those beach muscles? They're just for show. Let's let Sparky figure out how he lost, and let him build that harness while we get back to it. We're back at Penelope, and this time we got to get this ready to accept the brand new engine that we have been working on. Silas, you ready to do this? Let's go. First step, we got to get all these bolts off. This is a 2-man job. Silas was on the inside. Silas, go ahead and wiggle that thing off of there. Oh, is that bolt still stuck on there? Oh, hang on. We got to make sure it's not. Yeah, we're connected right there. And down there. Okay, so those two, we got to pop those two off, and then we should be able to pull it off. Go for it, bud. Yay! That's cool. Here, let's make sure that actually fits on our new engine. The crossbar is going to go down here, so turn it around. Yeah, just like that. Let's see if that should be the same. Look at that. Glory. Hallelujah. That's how it's going to fit on there. Sweet. Silas. Now let's clean up the rest of that firewall, get all those other little things off of there so we can clean it and then maybe make it pretty. While Silas is cleaning that up, getting it ready for our paint and primer, the 421 air conditioner is broken and we have to figure that out because it's Florida and it's summer and it's flipping hot. Serious first world problems. Okay, well, let's dig into this, figure out what the AC issue is, and hopefully cool down a little bit. Unlike a car, this air conditioner is actually ran off of a hydraulic pump. So there's a belt that runs a little motor, a hydraulic motor, and then that motor comes over and runs the AC compressor that then runs the whole air conditioning and goes inside and does its magic. First step, let's check the fluid. See what we're dealing with here. I'll be honest with you, that looks kind of rusty down in there. But it's full. Okay. Alright, and the last annual it had to be topped off a little bit as well. So holy moly, I haven't used these gauges in forever because this is R12, the old stuff. And we found our service ports. Now they say you're supposed to run it, and that's a sight glass, and if you see bubbles, that means it's low. If you see solid coming through, that's good, it means full. However, I've got these plugged in, and I got a whole lot of nothing going on. Even with it turned off, it should show a static charge of, I don't know, 70 or something like that. Wow, so that means our AC system is totally empty and there is a leak somewhere. Okay, I think I have my contraption. We got nitrogen and we're gonna use that to pressurize the system because there's no moisture and it's inert. So ideally, what I'm thinking is we'll only put 100 psi to go into there, into both sides, and then use the squirt bottle with some soapy water to see if we can find some leaks. Okay, here we go. Alright, right about there's 100. Valve is open. Now, we'll just open one side. Ooh, that went to 120. Okay. Let's back that off. Let's open the other side. Now the other side can handle a lot more. Alright, there we go. Let's close it. Now they're both closed. Now we try to see where some leaks are going to be at. Now we squirt it with some water. No bubbles there. What about that fitting right there? Not there. Okay, let's try under here. So this is the evaporator right here. So it comes in, the bottom has a high pressure liquid, goes through this thing right here, goes to a low pressure liquid, which changes it to the cold, and that's what that little deal there. So let's try those two fittings, see, they're leaking. Nothing. Okay, let's look at the same one on that side. Okay. Nothing. What about that one down there? Well, shoot. I've checked every place in here where all the fittings are. Let's go outside and look out there, see if we can find something. Let's see what it looks like under there. Ow! Missed a screw. Oh. Like I said, let's see what we're dealing with here. That's the AC compressor. That's the hydraulic pump. Reservoir goes through there, spins that, then spins that. We have service ports on the back of it here as well, which is good. So I may get the gauges, plug them in back here, and then spray these fittings and see if I can find anything. Nothing on those. What about that one back there? What's that in right there? Still nothing. Wow. Well, shoot, same thing. Squirted it, got it hooked up. Gauges are showing pressure on both. Hit that one down there. Those right there. I think there's a couple of connections to the condenser underneath, but the frustrating thing is this gauge is not going down. That's what's frustrating. So it must just be a super, super tiny leak. Well, what we might do is just vacuum it down and just top it off and keep an eye on it, I guess. Can't find any leaks. Maybe throw a wrench on the connections just to double check everything. I have absolutely no idea. Put in the comments what you guys think it might be. Now the trick is going to be finding R12 because they've outlawed it basically in the US, so we got to go on the black market, also known as Facebook Marketplace. So I'm sure we'll be able to find it from a good guy named Tony that knows how to get things, you know what I'm saying? Vacuum pump up to gauges. Turn that on. Turn our gauges on. Let it suck it down into a vacuum for a while. See if it holds. There's 0. Should go into the vacuum. There she goes. Get us about 28 inches of mercury or so. Something in that neighborhood. Look, you can kind of see some of the fumes coming out of it, like the nitrogen and stuff. Oh yeah! Just for curiosity, let's close it and see if it holds the vacuum. Heck no. It went oh, it's still got more pressure in it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll be here a minute. This thing's been pulling a vacuum for a while now. Let's see if it holds. Let's see what you got. Are you ready to sit and check? While this sits overnight to check on leaks, let's go to Silas and see how he's coming with the firewall. Wow, dude.
Shiny now.
That is really shiny. Well done, buddy.
Only took 4 hours work.
Yeah, that's right. We got Silas, we got it taped all off. Doing our final wipe down of everything in there. And then we'll finally be able to put some color on it. What do you think of our color choice?
Should look good.
Should look really good. While we're letting this paint dry, we have to go undercover and get some Freon for the 421 on the black market, the Silk Road. I'm a little bit nervous, if I'm honest. This feels like I'm doing something illegal.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Alright, the deal is done. I don't think he suspected a thing. Let's go back and see if we can't get an airplane closed again. I don't know why I'm whispering. The paint is still drying. While we're waiting for the paint to dry, let's put the Freon in the 421. First step, we got to see if our vacuum is still held overnight, and if it is, we're good to go. Got the gauges hooked up. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. Heck yeah. So now let's get our black market Freon and fill her up. And if I did my math correct, we should have 40 ounces. So 14, 14, and 12 is what we got to put in this thing. We'll load it up first, and then we have to start that engine to get all the compressor stuff going so that it does its thing. And then we should see a pretty good pressure difference. I want to see about 30 on this one. Somewhere north of 200 on this one would be ideal. Yeah, sounds like it's still in there. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, that's good. Okay, and now we should see it going through there. And since nothing is on, I can run it through both. Good. We're on the liquid side of the system, so we should be fine, honestly, to put liquid into both. And then when we start it up, it'll do its thing. Ooh. And now it has a sight glass over here as well, where maybe see the camera. So in there, can't really see anything right now, but we should be able to see that same stuff in that sight glass too. Okay. Wow, that's almost a whole can went in, and we haven't even turned the system on yet. Sweet. Okay. Mags are on, master's on, that's on. Every voltage. Alright. Clear prop! Alright. Now for the magic switch. And this, hopefully if it's working right, should drop them down. Oh yes. Hallelujah. And we're going to open that. Right now, it is 100 degrees coming out of there right now. Whew. How much is that right there? 92 degrees. It's already starting to blow cool air out. Let's see what it is. 84, 83, and dropping. Can you see that? Nice. Okay, it's still going. Alright, while that's stabilizing, let's see where we're at. 58, 62, 68. one more can to go. I was hoping that this would be down around 20 right now instead of up at 45. And this is about right for the second can. Hopefully it'll go above 200, but ideally I'd like to see this back down around 35 or 30 fully charged. Oh, that can's empty. Okay, last can. Can you feel any cool air out of the back?
Nah.
Not really. What about those vents right there?
This one there is.
Oh, and that? No, that's the air conditioner vent. Is it cool air coming out of there?
Fairly cool, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like the whole cabin is cooling down already. Finally, that is empty. And we have cold air again for, I don't know, the next 6 months or so. And yeah, that's pretty hard on the engine, just sitting here running on the ground without a lot of airflow over it. So, you know, it's just in time to shut this thing down. Yay, air conditioning! I'm impressed the system stays separated like that for so long. Normally they'll go boop and then hit the same number. We have air conditioning again. Serious first world problems, if I'm honest. Let's go look at the firewall on Penelope now. Here's the big reveal. Wow. Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay, that looks pretty good. Boom.